I think this win is a lot bigger. That was when I was first. That was a long time ago, and I think that was one of the first games I really got to play under Coach Anderson over there, and so that was a big win, especially for Logan, especially for Coach Anderson and all our team. But over here, just I don't know, the expectation and also the talent that we have here is it's incredible. I guess comparing it back to Utah State and also just the type of win it was and on the stage that it was on is I think it was a lot bigger.
So when you get a few sacks, how much confidence does that breed that, hey, we can get to this guy throughout the whole game?
Oh, tremendous amount. It honestly, when we come into a game, our mindset is that we need to eat whoever it's against, and whether it's going to be against Connor Holiday or against Brett Hundley or next week when we go against Mannion, our mindset's the same. We respect the people who we play against, but it's just another face on another body. Nobody's perfect, and so we feel that our technique and our attributes will help us, be successful coming off the edge and as well on the inside of the line.
Coaches say don't get too high, don't get too low. I can tell you the fan base after Wazoo was very low, and the fan base right now is just they're in orbit right now. But in the locker room, did you think in a practice, did you think the team was that low after Wazoo, and how do you think they're now after UCLA?
No, everybody, like I said, right after the game, it was done with. Obviously, we didn't get the result that we wanted, but it was time to move on. There's definitely not a lot of time to waste when preparing for a team like UCLA. You can't take a couple days to soak about the game that you just lost. In the locker room, we were ready to move on, get rid of that game. There was positives that we took away from that, but definitely we moved right along.
How much easier does it make your job having somebody like Nate Orchard out there?
It's a lot better for me because I'm his backup, so I get to come off when the tackle's tired or whatever. When I come in, But watching him and Hunter and the moves that they do on the field, it helps me out when I get a chance to come out because then I can try those same things or maybe even switch it up for the tackle that he might not be ready for something else, So it's for me it's a positive, it's a plus because then I get to learn from them and what's not working and what is working.
In Pac-12, we're seeing a lot of offense in these games. We're seeing a lot of high-scoring games. The defense isn't really present in a lot of these games. Do you feel like this is your guys' opportunity to showcase, like, we can do this whole thing, we can play a really strong defense, but also put up some points on the board?
Oh yeah, our defense, we have a great amount of talent. We have a great amount of players with passion and with heart. Especially going to UCLA and having guys from around that area. It was with our defense and how we're playing right now. Everybody's playing at a high level, and we're going to continue that way. And so we feel that with all the offenses that are they have high numbers in the passing game. The scoreboard really high, like the Washington State Cal game. That was a high scoring game. So we feel that our defense, we can come in, and if we play to the strategy and the technique that our coaches give us, then we're going to be able to keep some of these offenses from scoring so much.
Personally, do you think this week's style of defense with the four-man front instead of the three is better suited for you guys, or is it just dependent upon who you play that week?
That's a great question. It just comes down to what the coaches feel for us. We did a great job getting to the quarterback with the four-man rush. Putting the pressure on Brent, it was key in our win. And obviously, people can say that the four-man rush is better for us because we got more sacks. Whatever the coaches feel like that we need to put into the game plan, whether it's a three-man or four-man, it just comes down to us performing and getting home. There's a reason why we play the way that we play because the coaches, they have the best or the most confidence in us getting home. And so whether it's a three-man or it's a four-man, we still need to get home and still need to produce.